Thanks for inviting me to the school's Think Next conference. Your goal to rethink what students in Northern Ireland should learn is so important. These days, education is no longer just about teaching students something, but about helping them develop a reliable compass and the tools to navigate with confidence through an increasingly complex, volatile, uncertain world. Success in education today is about identity, it's about agency, it's about purpose. It's about building curiosity, opening minds. It's about compassion, opening hearts. And it's about courage, mobilizing our cognitive, social, and emotional resources to take action. And that's also going to be our best weapon against the biggest threats of our times: ignorance, the closed mind, hate, the closed heart, and fear, the enemy of agency. We live in this world in which the kind of things that are easy to teach and test have also become easy to digitize, to automate. The future is about pairing the artificial intelligence of computers with the cognitive, the social, the emotional skills and values of human beings. Of course, state-of-the-art knowledge will always remain important. But success in education is no longer mainly about reproducing content knowledge. It's about extrapolating from what we know and applying that knowledge creatively in novel situations. Deep understanding, thinking like a scientist, thinking like a philosopher or mathematician, has become more important than knowing specific formulas, names, or places. History is not primarily about remembering dates, names, and places, but about being able to think like an historian. That is, to understand how the narrative of a society has emerged, developed, advanced, and sometimes unraveled when the context changed. The conventional approach in school is to often break big problems down into manageable bits and pieces and then to teach students how to solve those bits and pieces. But modern societies create value by synthesizing different fields of knowledge, making connections between ideas that previously seemed unrelated. And that requires being familiar with and receptive to knowledge in other fields. In today's schools, students typically learn individually. And at the end of the school year, we certify their individual achievements. But the more interdependent the world becomes, the more we need great collaborators, great orchestrators. Innovation is now rarely the product of individuals walking in isolation, but more often an outcome of how we mobilize, share, integrate different fields of knowledge. We can see during this pandemic how the well-being of countries depends increasingly on people's capacity to take collective action. Schools therefore need to become better at helping students think for themselves, but also to act for and with others. Our changing world has also elevated the role of social and emotional skills. They help students live and work in a world in which most people need to appreciate a range of ideas, perspectives, values, and collaborate with people of different cultural regions. And that means often to bridge space and time through technology. Effective communication and appropriate behavior in diverse teams are also key to success in many jobs today, and will remain so as technology continues to make it easier for people to connect across the globe. Employers increasingly seek to attract learners who easily adapt and are able to apply and transfer their skills and knowledge to new contexts. Work readiness in an interconnected world requires young people to understand complex social dynamics and be open to people from different cultural backgrounds. And the ability to see through multiple lenses provides opportunities to deepen and question also one's own perspectives and to make more mature decisions. The bottom line is, if we want to stay ahead of our times, we have to find out and refine the qualities that are unique to our humanity and that complement, not compete with, the capacities we've created in our computers. Schools need to develop first-class humans, not second-class robots. And I know that is what your discussion at this conference is all about.